Yours truly, Adrian H. Born Dragon. Being reborn during this COVID, Adrian Hana Dragon. Yours truly, Dragon Zero. Priestess of the goddess. That dances with her bird, the sun, and I'm marching towards the sun now. September 30th, 2021. Clouds on the horizon, although if it starts raining, I'm gonna have to interrupt. Until then, I'm going to be marching towards the sun, S-U-N. I'm gonna be looking for a new training, potential training, Dragon Gym in nature or civilization, of which in this Hawk Island, Montreal. We are blessed to have a little bit of each. And do a little bit of hydration. I'm marching west. West. Yeah. West. A special general marching dance, integrated total body war, integrated total body training system. Can you pass to the other side?
Depending where we want to go, but you can go down. You can
Down the hill.
Yeah, you can just continue on your.
Yeah, down the hill.
Yeah, you're good.
Thank you.
Sophia is a grade 6. I know. She's this is perfect. She's like going to high school.
Yeah, seems that construction has ended here. Well, almost. Last time it was all blocked. That's why I've asked somebody whether can go down the hill. You're gonna see what I was referring to. Since last time, a few weeks ago, came and had to go all the way around the back. You can see there's a lot of construction going on. The pavement, the roads, the pipes. So whenever I'm marching and I see construction, I always meditate. Remember past lives when there was a farmer or road builder or architect in ancient Egypt, ancient Rome. Ancient Israel. Let's always imagine, in theory, the construction that's being done. And questions like how much kilograms or tons of metal or sand or gravel or whatever else is being used, plastic. I always imagine the dimensions, the weight, based on some speculations. For example, how much does that weigh? The tube, for example, from here. Well, I don't know if it's metal because it's colored in blue. So being blue, it could be plastic or metal or alloyed or whatever. And I would have to touch it to get it informed. So this is the hill that I was referring to. See? This is the hill. Now I'm going down. Last time I came back from the other side. And this time we're gonna go to the same spot, but we're gonna go the other way. Meaning last time we went to the river. We went to the side of the river. Meaning to the other side of, from here to the other side, and we went roundabout, and now we're gonna go the way that I went last time, basically. Last week on my general marching dance, general war integrated whole body training system by the river, where you, if anybody watched, not that I get a lot of viewers, but you can see that your story takes a dip. The last days of summer. So it was, I think 2 weeks ago, I think September 16 or 17, or between September 11th and September 20th, or September 11th or September 11th, maybe even September 11th. Has it gone 18 days already? I'm not sure. No, it's 18 days, but I'm not sure. It's getting cloudy. Maybe a bit of rain. Now we're gonna go under this beauty here. And yours truly needs to pee. What is my bite? We're good to do a dragon rap. Rainbow dragon on the rap. Click, click, click. Lick my lips. Put it in the air. Let the rainbow tricks. Play some music up in this bitch. Yep, I see licks. Yep, I see love on trillion hicks. Up, hick 'em up, drunk 'em up. He be drunk in style kung fu. That's the water you fool. Yep, I don't see fool. I'll go had some fun. Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, just like a.
Oh, these are nice rocks. Nice rocks there, but it was almost on somebody's property. At least it looks like. Not sure. I think so. Almost picked them up. Let's see how much they weigh. Seriously, not marching the other way around. I'll be going through the river. And roundabout the other way. Passing through Lachine, but the other way. So last time we went different directions. Basically what we're gonna do, my business closed. Now we're gonna go the other way. So we came parallel, well, a few streets actually, not that parallel, I mean not the next street parallel, but pretty much. Basically that way from that, but further down. Further down. So that car parked in my neighborhood. An interesting writing is philosophical pieces of wisdom on it. All those rocks, I can definitely do a workout. and I'm looking for a spot because I still gotta pee. Yeah, so see, this is residential buildings here. And 3-story, 4-story, 5 stories. Not stories as in accounts or tales, stories as in floors. Beauty of the English language, multiple meanings to different, a lot of words, right? Can have different meanings, or depending if we're orally in when we speak orally, can be different than what it is in writing. When we write, it can be different. Oh, there's a few. No, oh, there's one. The first one. Let's test it. Test, test, test. This is about 15, 20. Not that much. Looks like a pyramid though. I like it. Oh, this one's heavier than the other one. This one's about 20. And this one's for light. Set up another Dragon Gymnasium right there. We have 3 at Trinity. You have a system, so 3 different rocks minimum to set up a Dragon Gym in nature or in urban civilization. And in Hakala, Montreal, we're lucky. We're going to be preserved as much as we can, that we have trees and there's a lot of flora and a lot of fauna. There's even rabbits, foxes, raccoons, skunks, beavers. So yours truly, Adrian H. Born. Being reborn, Adrian Hana Dragon, ADRNHANH. Keep my holy, sacred, and divine name out of your mouth if it's not for a blessing. To my allies and armies, kisses by the millions. Hugs, rubs, tickles. Until we get there, I'm gonna smoke a few cigarettes here. Maybe not a few, but a quarter or one, 2/3, or perhaps even almost close to a full. Maybe not, because I'm gonna turn to the first there, but I'm saying smoking cigarettes is of course because of the CO2, right? The emissions from the cars, since it is a highway. So yours truly, this special marching dance general war integrated total body training system. Dual dedication, actually triple. Found some food, So if it would have been you know how I go on these marches, if I find food, I inspect it, I check it, and I imagine that I would be in need of food. There's drugs I smoke cannabis once in a while. I'm the Sabbath, the dancing goddess and the dragon Sabbath and the phoenix body, but food is holy as, you know, the motto of the dancing goddess. All fruits, vegetables, and legumes are made, created, and produced by the dance of the goddess with her brother the sun. Even all this flora here, all this flora I see next to the cars, to the highway. A beautiful contrast, civilization and nature. And of course all the metals and the rocks. We built civilization from nature. We transformed, we took materials, XYZ. Anyways, on these marches, if anybody watches, of course, the videos, I imagine different scenarios, sometimes worst case scenario that, of course, parallel my scenario, which providentially parallel in a paradoxical way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crises. Referring to the scenario which was created, made, and designed to go hand in hand with the general war integrated total body training system, aka the 300 workout. This of which I'm now started. I started September 11th, special 93-day journey thereof. In the scenario which I've created, oh, there's a few more rocks there. The scenario which I've created, of course, was a World War III scenario, which is triggered by a stock market crash, which triggers a global financial collapse, triggering a World War III. So in my scenario, there was food shortages, destruction, devastation, but also solution. And paradoxically, in a providential parallel way, since in my scenario there was the solution, that's what I've began advocating for. The creation of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army, just like envisioned in my scenario, by mobilizing 1% of the adult population of NATO member countries, calling Israel to be the 31st member of NATO. The 31st NATO member country. Perhaps by midnight when I'm going to get my first donation. There are more rocks there. So of course, while doing these marches and workouts and dances now, yours truly imagines different scenarios in different settings, different scenarios. There's food shortages, and of course, worst case scenario, nuclear, of course, attack, which Mark Milley supposedly had to do some dealings because of fear he had. In paradoxical manner, for all we know, a ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile, could have been launched from North Korea, since they tested Hwangdong 16, and they claim to have capability to reach all of continental North America, meaning that Hawk Island, Montreal, which is on the east coast of North America, along with New York, would be in potentially could be reached. In potential. In potential. So in the Dragon, I advocate for a similar integrated across NATO member countries with Israel and all other willingly allies to have satellites. As in a parallel life, science, innovation, and technology would have been my chosen path, and operated and designed defensive, integrated defensive satellite telecommunications and security, social security networks, where food, housing, and transport are secure for all, regardless, or allies, supporters, citizens, Those three elements, just like I'm calling and advocating for, are secured for all. Food, housing, and transport, secured for all. That's what I'm advocating for in the mission of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragon Army will be, is to ensure secure freedom by securing the three elements, essential elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport. Once those three are secured for all, we can encourage people to work out, train, volunteer, exercise, do community work, and socially reward them thereof. To do community work, to exercise, to train. Which has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly. I've been calling since mass financing thereof, since day one. So now the mystery is gonna be solved in. Let me try to get the light. 19, 18, plenty of seconds. 15, 14, 13. I gotta speed it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the button. And this is what I retrieved. From the floor is still in packaging. So 1-0. So let's say I would have no food. I would have been on the march. Nuclear wasteland. This would have fed me for, I would have been able to survive a day on it. One day. One day, right? But it would have been giving me energy to go seek out for more food and potential. So this, let's say what, sugar has about 300 calories, maybe 200, maybe 156 minimum, 358 maximum. Could even be more because it looks like it has a little bit of red, which is jam and sugar. So in potential, it could have given me a few hours to 6, 7, 8 hours to feed me, fuel me to go get more food. So I'm gonna stack it. I'm gonna try to eat. I'm gonna eat it tonight and see with a tea or coffee. And see. So right now, as I'm here on this corner, of course, since I am asking, of course, for the creation, just like in my scenario, calling for the creation of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force. AKA the Dragon Army, to secure food, housing, and transport. I am imagining across Montreal, Hawk Island, which is a big metropolis, mega city. I am, of course, envisioning securing food, housing, and transport, and it's a major transportation up there in and out of the city. To go that way is west, that way is east. Now I'm going south, so it could be going towards the capital of the province of Quebec, Quebec City, which is about 1,777,000. Excuse-moi. Sais-tu combien, tu parles français? Sais-tu combien de population ça a la ville de Québec? Je me demande. Plus qu'1 million? Ça n'a pas d'1 million, hein? I was asking how much population Quebec Quebec City has. This dog was kind of cute jumping around. think I gotta double check. I think Quebec has about 770,000, something like that. Something like that, I guess, more or less. Oh, there's a rock. We're gonna use some rocks here. Had a pebble in my shoe. Pebble, pebble. It's curious, this rock. See? It's actually a brick. This brick has about it's about 20-25 pounds. This house seems to have, but there's another one bigger here. First, but this is an abandoned house. So what I can do is actually just, it's an abandoned. Oh, look at that beautiful spider from the goddess. I have to get that spider. I'm not gonna pee on the house. Just gonna pee next to the tree. It's an abandoned. There's a caution sign not to go inside. I will not go inside, of course. But I will not go inside, of course. But there's other rocks there. Oh, we can set up a gym right here in the back. Since there's no entry. I think it was a duplex. That felt good. That felt good. Ooh, cloudy though. If it rains, it's just gonna stop. It's the only laptop I got. And there's an interesting. I'm not sure what it's written there. Can you see? Written in black. I just see B-O-O-K, book, and there's an arrow. It's see there. See what's written? Something in black. Oh, it says. Anyways, where's my beautiful spider gone? Oh, there he is. Where's the beautiful? It was a beautiful black with white dots. Thick, big, chubby spider. And there's little spiders here, but that was, I think, the grown one. There's little baby spiders. I think that was a one-time deal. Do not disturb the spiders. I take them sometimes in my hand, but I don't force them because I love spiders. I'm not afraid of them. They're holy goddess. Yes, I say goddess, divine 7 words. Messengers. So beautiful. It was black, a little bit of gray, black, gray, and white dots, but the dots were like almost not really dots. They were just long. It was right here. Anyways, I guess that was a one-time deal. So now we're gonna set up another little gymnasium here. Another dragon gym with rocks, which there are plenty. This is about 10 maybe. 10 or so. That's the inside. This one. This one's a small one. Oh, there's so many here on this side. See? This one. These are about 13 or 11 each pounds. So these are great to work out like this. Make music. Great. This one is about maybe 25 to 38 pounds. There's more. I think I hit a jackpot. Another designated consecrated blessed dragon gym in Hawk Island, Montreal. This one's a bit heavier. This one's about. This one's about. This one's about 31, 30. This one is about 25 to 40, 42 maybe. Definitely. How many we got? 1, 2. See, we got 1, 2, 3. It's a light one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9. We got 9. I want a magic number of 13. For holy special purposes of love and unity. I'm gonna get from that side now. I'm gonna go search that side. Let's see. These are big, huge, huge, huge. And let's see, what do we find here? Oh, there's one, perfect one. See? Oh, yeah. It's gonna be the 10. Ugh. Ah. This is gonna be 10. 10 total. See? 10, 11. I just found one right here. There's dirt on it, but 11. See, now we got 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With a 2 there. 11. And I see. Do we get a 12? Do we get a 12? Do we get a 12? Yep. We get a 12. Although, gonna have to see. It's a biggie. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to put it. Oh shit! Go! Go! Dragon Army streets. Dragon's Army streets. There we go. There we go. Let's do another count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. Last one needed. Where are we gonna get the last one? Oh, here we got plenty. Here we got plenty. We hit the jackpot. The jackpot, baby. Let's choose a special one. Or this one. It looks like a pyramid. Oh yeah. This one. Looks like Hawk Island, almost Montreal, this one, see? This one. Oh shit. Oh. I'm gonna put it like that. It's heavy, this one. I think it might be the heaviest. Oh shit. Let's go dragon. And there we go. There we go. Now let's do a total count. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and with the extremes left and right, and of course yours truly, Adrian Hanna Dragon, is the universal revolutionary centrist. We have set up another Dragon Gym right here. Consecrate, dedicate, bless, yours truly. We'll do 13 squat hogs. H-A-W-K, yes, like the bird of prey. Let's go. This beautiful consecration, dedication, the goddess of infinite space, infinite stars, who sends the kiss, or the sister who dances, the goddess with her bird, the sun, the eye of the dragon. There are plenty others there, so many. There's another gymnasium, yours truly, Dragon Gym, and here this could be a headquarters for the Dragon Army right here. Already has the red. It's already red. Continuing the march, special Trinity March. I already feel a bit better. I was a bit moody, upset. I started marching 15 minutes in, 20 minutes, 25, half an hour in the march. Already feel much better. I was a bit upset, I was pissed off. I said, can't afford to get a massage. Looking for volunteers. Tomorrow I'm gonna get $758 and $758 to pay my rent, pay electricity, pay my cell phone, those 3 bills, and cheapest, most affordable, least expensive noodles on the market. Now it looks like the sun's shining again, thank goodness. I was thinking it was gonna rain, and looks like it's a beautiful day again. You know what? Just gonna turn and gonna march towards the sun. S-U-N. As I'm entering Lachine. And of course, imagining scenarios, how many, look at these beauties. Beautiful purple. I'm meditating, going how many people are late on their rent, food security issues, struggling, in need of a good hug. That's what I need, a good massage. To my allies and armies, massages, kisses, washes. Speaking of washes, holy water there. All sprinkled out, holy water. I mean, I'm not your enemy if you're my ally, an army. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Dragon Army. Dragon Army, set, ready, set. Gah. Gah. Got wet. I got wet. But it was fun. Oh yeah. See? Computer, I kept it up like that. So it didn't. But nonetheless, my pants are wet. And my face, my hand, the other hand. And I have to dry it a bit. Oh, this, I got wet, man. The water was thicker than expected. Doesn't matter. The training. It was a good training, I guess. I got wet. I got wet. Well, if it was gonna rain, it was gonna get wet anyways. Computer didn't get wet, because that's what I wanted. Took a risk. Said how wet I'm gonna get. I got a little bit wetter than expected. But see, a little bit wetter than expected. But it's something I never did. I don't regret it. Because who knows? Life is short, man. Love, get hygiene, get the vaccine, get study, learn, dance, dance, dance. Hug, take baths, work out, work, do art, dance, love. I might die tonight. I might die tomorrow. I might die during the Sabbath. 37 hours, 49 minutes, 42 seconds, almost 38 hours, almost 38 hours, almost 38 hours Sabbath. I might die. I might die. It's not from smoking a joint, hopefully, but never know. Although I had COVID back in end of January until February 20th, it was very sickle and disease. It was like pestilence, death and disease. In many ways did die, Adrian H. Dragonborn, being reborn, Adrian Hanna Dragon. Yours truly, androgynous, pansexual founder of the Dancing Goddess. And the Dragon Empire, which are one empire under the sun and stars on earth, and the Phoenix People's Party. The anti-war, anti-poverty, anti-racism. Pro-love. Universal Revolutionary Centrist Party. What? Used to come by, sat there on my break, had a essential temporary position. Although again hired with placement agencies, and so being hired with placement agencies is not obvious. They can get rid of you as they please, I guess. Hey les gars, savez-vous la population de Québec, la ville de Québec, c'est combien? Non? Je me demande depuis tantôt, c'est-tu 1 million, c'est 2 millions, 3 millions? Anyways, I was asking, combien? I'm gonna have to Google it, I guess. I was asking again. So anyways, it was one of the best jobs I ever had. Actually the best jobs I ever had were during, I guess, COVID, you can say. Although my favorite volunteer work has been, is, and will be reading to children. Because I'm also in the process of writing some children's books. Oh, there's another gym. Although we gotta get 3. Are we gonna get? What is this? Yeah, I guess we got 3. And the sun is shining on it. So there's a train tracks. Put a by the train tracks gym right here. Let's see if we can do it. So it's gonna be, if we get 3 that I'm able to move, then this is about yeah. That is about 30. So we gotta have 3 to have a system, right? We're gonna have 3. We got a system. 3 different parts, 3 different components. If it's 1, if it's 2, it's not a system, but we got 3. And this one's less. It has a nice grip. Perfect. It has a nice grip here, like a hole. So this is perfect. The sun shining. This is sun blessed. Of course, the eye. Watch it. It's a little bit of a hill here. And third one, if I'm able to lift it, yeah. I am able to lift it. I am able to lift it. And 3 different sizes, 3 different types, 3 different weights. So we got another gym. There it is. I got another gymnasium, my brothers and sisters, allies, supporters, fellow wannabe dragons. So we got 1 big one, 1 medium one, and 1 smaller one with a good grip. So consecrate, dedicate, bless, goddess of infinite space, infinite stars above, who gives a kiss that turns into trillions to her sister, the goddess that dances with her brother, the sun. I'm gonna be marching in the train tracks, speculating, imagining, securing food, housing, and transport, locally, nationally, and internationally, all willing members, just as in my scenario. Of course, Hawk Island, Montreal. Yours truly, Adrian H. Dragonborn, being reborn, Adrian Hanna Dragon, androgynous pansexual founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire. Nice red car, I love it. Red is my favorite color. I love red, scarlet, and is of course the official color of the Dragon Army. and green. See how green all around me? As the sun is red and rising, red and setting, and the sister of the sun, with the sun's getting stronger every increasingly, the strength, the power, the light shed on the sister, who's turning green, 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 like that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful green, green, green unicorn, or whatever that beautiful creature is. I think it's all green, almost all green, so beautiful. Official colors are red for the dragon army and for the dancing goddess, who of course, the dancing goddess and the dragon army are complementary, covenant, cooperative institutions for world peace, international justice, and global freedom. Securing and ensuring freedom will be the mission, general mission of the Dragon Army, officially titled International Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army. Just gotta be careful, look left and right there, and as oh, now it merges. See, it merges into one, just like the dancing goddess and the dragon empire, which are one empire under the sun, under the stars on earth. And if I die, one my friend, oftentimes teacher, the one I love and call sister, who to that trinity of sister, friend, teacher, adds a fourth dimension of being for the moment my one and only financial sponsor. Actually, I'm wearing three things, three garments. Let's see. Oh, what is that? Oh, this is. I found something on the way. I'm not sure what it is. Looks like something that could potentially use. Potentially could use, but not sure. Although it could be a donation box. I don't wanna. It would have been food. Yeah, I guess, but the glasses didn't have lenses, and I checked if it's food or something else. Had a bit of a thought of putting it online, selling, but I think anybody would buy. However, something that I can use here. Ah, there's another rock. It's a nice one. Ah, sun rising, sunset. Good use. So again, I am wearing 3 items which my friend, oftentimes teacher, the one I love and call sister, who that trinity of sister friend teacher gave me. And it's these pants, skinny black jeans, which are among the best that I ever had. They're looser now as I lost more than 77 pounds. The, the shoes, the shoes and the shirt given to me as a gift. Shirt, shoes, and jeans. So pants, shirt, and jeans. 3 items that she gifted me among many other items that she's given me, and she's been the only family in the past many years now. My love and call sister, sis, anonymous. There's another one. There's another one there. I don't know how much you weigh this one. Let's see. It's about 20. Yeah, it's about 20 pounds. Crossing at the pedestrian. And there it says cours de danse, which basically means dancing folklorique, ensemble folklorique. Nice billboard. I'm assuming these big rocks are taken from the mountain, Mount Royal, which is formed by three peaks. Mount Royal, Outremont, and Outremont, Mount Royal. And Westmount. This one also. See, there's several here. They're aligned. Big rocks, they're aligned. Gonna be stepping on the grass because think that this is marching on the bikes, and if somebody comes fast like then with the laptop with more tricky navigation and logistics. However, since I have this in the back pocket, I have retrieved mysterious. Looks good. It looks like it has no. We'll make good use of these here. These rocks. And I'm gonna put this in the back pocket so that it doesn't get squashed in my back pocket. It doesn't have signs of, it's only crumbled a bit, but it doesn't have signs of going bad. So my assumption is that it's still good. The sugar, if the bag doesn't seem to have a scratch, so oxygen didn't enter from outside, which would cause it to go rotten and go bad faster right under the influence. Under the influence of the oxygen, I mean, the air, the wind. This 5:40 p.m. EST is supposed to be sunset at approximately 6:37 p.m. EST, but although you can see the red until about 7:30 or so. So again, this special general war integrated total body training system, part of the 93-day nature and civilization performance by yours truly, Hunter Dragon Androgynous Pansexual, founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, thereof and the Phoenix People's Party, independent artist, activist, athlete, and the world's greatest living dancing millennial rainbow poet. Oh, 7 words, world's greatest living dancing millennial rainbow poet. Just like the 7 words, general war integrated total body training system, aka the 300 workout. But these are special general war integrated total body training systems, of course, because instead of doing different squats or hacks, we of course do squat hacks, and we work out train with the rocks and with the logs and in nature and civilization. As you see, some of them are on the mountain where there's only rocks and grass and forest. The ones posted 2 weeks ago, you can see me there, and I move in civilization. And now in the past, this week and last week, I've consecrated, dedicated several dragon gyms around perimeter of pretty much near the center east, center north, center south, center west of the headquarters of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, which is Mount Royal, anywhere of the 3 peaks, either Mount Royal proper, Ultramount, or West Mount. And so yours truly, Uganda, march. I'm just gonna march towards the sun. Although I'm gonna turn a roundabout. See, it looks like it's coming a bit. Burst, the clouds. King, yep. His name among millions of names, millions of years. Bursts. The pillars. Burst to the pillars. The hardest rock. Or the hardest mountain. Who now rises, who now sets, red in rising, red in setting. And who now sets, who now rises. And as my father, world's greatest ever poet, wrote, nations clash and empires falter, timpani but to thy dance. Nations clash and empires falter, timpani but to thy dance. Nations clash and empires falter, timpani but to thy dance. And beautiful majestic trees like this one. Some with the hairs on the goddess's body. Look, beautiful. See, somebody has set up a couch. If you're an ally army, the viewers to the Adrian Hanna Dragon and vaccinated, then give you a massage right here. I'm curious, what does that mean? Since, of course, yours truly somebody makes it this far, please translate. I am learning Chinese for world peace. I still will call for the reestablishment of cordial, mutually beneficial and friendly relations, Sino-Canadian, Sino-North American, Sino-Western relations with China. I'm a world peace advocate, although of course sometimes we gotta have defensive capabilities, right? I was suicidal, I was depressed, sometimes I was just hoping that somebody's gonna just end my misery, but and I see young people making love, hugging, kissing. That's beautiful, and that's something that worth living for. It's a nice place, and so if for them, I guess, nonetheless. Oh, this is like the clouds are coming now. I think that was a little ball. Maybe it was a small tomato. I think it was a ball, but I didn't press on it too hard. I was gonna eat it. A little tiny tomato, but not sure now. I go eat it. So of course, there's things to live for and look forward. Working out, training, exercising has been medicine and therapy for yours truly. So I believe it is so for many. I've been calling for the mass financing since I've started my fitness journey. 77 pounds down, looking to convert, lose a few more, and just convert the rest into raw, natural muscle mass. It's my goal for the coming days, weeks, and months ahead. Tu veux-tu que je te guide? T'es beau, tu comprends, ok? Tu l'as fait déjà plein de fois, genre? Tu l'as fait?
Je commence à l'avoir le coup.
Ouais, je comprends. Ciao. So what I said, I was asking if you wanted some help to be guided in the bag. To be guided. Because he looked like it was very narrow for him to get to the car with the, he had a little kind of truck attached to the car, so I was offering if he wanted some citizens help. Citizen help. Although I'm a universal spiritual teaching student because I'm learning every day. Yesterday I did some learning. It's interesting, we have something in, although of course Rabbi Jesus for me did 3 things that I liked, I wish I could do, like turn water into wine, get everybody drunk and have a party in world peace, overturn the tables of the money lenders, and I am for a 10% maximum. I came once here. It's good food. It says since 1984, but that's not the name. I think it says since 1984, since 1984, but the name is El Fornero. Came with my friend, oftentimes teacher, the one I love and call sister. A lot of people are wearing red, my favorite color. On the left, to my right, that is, somebody eating there, El Fornero, and there's on my left and on my right, see? Somebody there wearing red. That's great, good news. Good news would be to get a donation tonight by midnight or by 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. tomorrow Friday and pay my debt and pay my cell phone bill on my electricity. That would be a good news, but during COVID had a little temporary, a little essential employment here. I love working with the young and the elderly, and of course a lot of it due to the elderly. We have a lot of the social security net, their work and their labor, to be mindful that it also depends on the labor of others. Although now it's tough times, we've been through a lot of tough times. Commemorating the 100th anniversary of the opening on November 19, 1847 of the first railway on the island of Montreal, and Lachine Railroad, now part of the Canadian National Railways. Wow, so it's more than 156 years old. The first railway, November 19, 1847, November 19, 1847, November 19, 1847, in the month of Scorpio. Yeah, I'm a Scorpio. So last time came the other way around. I went to the other way, so now we'll go the reverse. Oh, beautiful. A reverse side. And gotta watch this, so interfere with technically, but I mean, because we would have left earlier, would have went just straight. I mean, next time if we leave during the early morning hours and just go straight, maybe during a weekend or not on the Sabbath though, because Sabbath is more rest or going to the mountain, but and we'll start the week Monday like that, or leave early to just go. Good for you, brother. Workout, train, exercise. Look how beautiful that is. Sunset. It's 5:54 p.m. EST, and this is of course part of the little river St. Lawrence. You can see this is part of the rivers diverted here, and of course last time I dipped on that side there. See, on that side there, that's where I dipped, where you see that tall man-made structure right at the, not at the edge, although maybe next time we'll go at the edge and dipped, swam a bit over there. And here I just want to read a bit about this. J. Campbell Clouston, 1919 and 1940. Born and raised in Montreal, Campbell Clouston raced sailboats on Lake St. Louis in his youth and later attended Lower Canada College at McGill University before enlisting in Britain's Royal Navy in 1918. Over the next 2 decades, he rose to the officer ranks and was appointed to command the destroyer HMS Isis, like the goddess, one of the names of my goddess Isis. To command the destroyer HMS Isis in 1937. To command the destroyer HMS Isis in 1937. See? Clockwise from top left. Portrait of Campbell Clouston. Troops efficiently organized by Clouston in groups of 50 for rapid boarding onto ships from the East Mall at Dunkirk. Allied troops lined up on the beach awaiting evacuation. Groups of 50, that's good groups, I guess. Good groups of 50. Could be, my envisionment is different groups for the Dragon Army. Groups of a few. See another potential Dragon Gym here. Let's see. So several groups of 10, groups of 50, battalions, and legions. And the legion, the Dragon will be the number 300, which will be the maximum. Although there could be several legions together, it would be groups of legions. So here that is heavy. It's heavy. I got one. Remember, we gotta have 3 to make a system. I got the second one. This is about. This is about. We got the second. And we're gonna find the third. We got 1, 2. This one. 1, 2. And let's find the third one. On the third one. There we go. On the third. 1, 2, and 3. See? 1, 2, and 3. And the fourth dimension could be this one. This one just to roll. Everything to roll back and forth. We got 4. As we got the minimum 3. 6 o'clock. I get the fourth dimension. It's gonna be this one. See? And we're gonna put ourselves in the towards the sun. There's several actually here, so next time we'll build some more. But since we have 3 minimum, we got a system, and so put it there. And we got another gym next by Mr. Clouston, who, thanks to his contribution, the Second World War, Allies won, remember that. And got a privilege to get a welfare check, or multi-millionaires in the NFL, National Football League, National Hockey League, Major League Baseball, NBA, to get their millions. Since 1984, I've been getting their millions to play with a ball and reward athletes and activists and millions of dollars. Squat hogs on this specially designated Dancing Goddess and Dragon Empire Gymnasium, and another one is Hawk Island, Montreal. This ongoing 93-day special in nature and civilization general war integrated total body training system, aka the 300 workout. Let's work out the sunset. Do 13 on the rock.
T'avais dit quoi, maman, toi?
De quoi? Tu vois, là, on prend les vélos. Puis on va jusqu'à là-bas. Alors,
Feels good.
Nicaraguayen, nicaraguayen.
Ah, yeah.
On va jusque là, là.
I can't use the massage right now. Ah, yeah. There we go. One more. I believe that's 11 or 12. If not, this will be the 13th. Oh, yes, yes, yes. go. Ah, yeah. We got 3. Now we got another gym. Consecrate Dragon Gym. Right here in Hawk Island by the river. 3 different size of rocks, 3 different weights. 1 heavy, 1 medium heavy, and 1 lighter. This one's the heaviest. This one. Yeah, this one. Ah.
This new residential area they're developing called Villanova. Before you get to the lock,
Hydrate. Don't forget to drink water. Hydration is important, and as all ALL orders given by yours truly, Dragon 02D, Dragon Army must be obeyed. Will not give an order that will not myself with my tiny hands execute, do follow. It is time to HYDRATE. HYDRATE. Hut, hut, hut. Dragon Zero, captain, founder of the Dragon Army, passes to the NFL, National Football League's owners and players. Let's see if you can donate to the Dancing Goddess Army for us to dance across the world in order to mass finance the cleaning of the oceans, rivers, waterways, lakes, mountains, thus attain harmony between civilization and nature. By action, not just blah blah blah. I'm gonna dance and get my hands dirty and get back clean with you. Thanks to my friend, oftentimes teacher, the one I love and call sister, for providing me the filters and the apparatus, the machine for yours truly, Adrian H. Born Dragon, becoming Adrian, not a Dragon, Dragon Zero. The blood, sweat, and tears, thousands of push-ups, thousands of squats, thousands of hawks, millions of marching steps in steel-toe boots or in barefoot in this Hawk Island. To turn that A into an O to become yours truly, Dragon Zero. Give the leaders of the free world yours truly, Dragon Zero's message. Drop down, give Dragon Zero 13 push-ups. With love and for the sake, S-A-A-K, world peace. And do those push-ups with 4-letter holy, sacred, and divine letters to the word L-O-V-E. And bust the dance move for the priestess, H-A-N-H of the goddess that dances with her brother sun. Consecrating this Dragon Army, Dragon Empire gym here is Dragon Clouston, for the aforementioned captain who organized the troops at Dunkirk, who was the commander of the HMS, Her Majesty's ship destroyer known as Isis, named after the goddess of many names, who is right here, whose these trees are, but her hair is on the body. And she dances with her brother sun to make, create, and produce all fruits, vegetables, and legumes that our brothers and sisters, farmers, harvest for us to build, maintain, or upgrade civilization. And yours truly, Adrian H. Dragon. Ah!
just go up on your desk and then they lie on your computer.
Let's do some more. These rocks. beautiful sunset. Ready? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No more squat. Oh, tiny. Oh, tiny. Tiny Trinity. Tiny hands, tiny feet, tiny clit dick. Androgynous goddesses, blessed, trillion moves, trillion stars, infinite space, infinite stars. Goddess who gives a kiss, who turns into trillions to the sister who dances with her brother sun. Yours to the Adrian Hana Dragon. Androgynous pansexual founder of the dancing goddess and the dragon emperor, which are one empire. Under the stars, under the moon, under the beautiful temple, blue, lidded, and under the sun who rises now and who sets over Hawk Island and Montreal and who rises over Japan, Korea, South North China, Indonesia, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Nepal, Kuala Lumpur,
Vietnam, Laos, Bhutan, as the sun sets here. Oh, that's fucking nice. Good talented skateboard, man. He was just like slid, was most near perfect. I admire skateboarding. And people who can skateboard like somebody just passed was sliding, like he didn't turn, but he went low and he like kind of slid, kind of looked like a spacecraft, spaceship. You know. Let's do some more. Well, the sun's shining now again. A beautiful golden sun. Of course, I'll turn to face the sun.
Just gotta see this beautiful sunset.
hydrate. Oh yeah.
Empty, empty, empty. Ah, yeah. This one's big, 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 big. Look at this one. So many rocks. Heaven here. Dragon Gym heaven, see? Let's see. Rocks, rocks, rocks. What's this? Ah, yeah. Ah. See? Marching on the rocks. This is about I was about 20 something. Now, up. Plenty of rocks. Next time, march. The workout with the rocks. I'm gonna march perhaps morning, afternoon, or so late, and gonna pick up rocks. I'm gonna work out with them like this. Let's say go here, pause, take one. Workout. There we go. Rocks B7 if the rings are. So March. This is Dragon Gym. Oh, here we got another gym. You can go right here when the sun is very good, and we have rocks all around here. See, we can put the computer right here. See, here's another. This whole shore could be the gym, and see, here we have rocks. Rocks. 1, 2, 3. Let me touch it. Yeah, 1, 2, and let's get the third. 1, 2, 3. 3 sizes. I can't see, there's no light now, but that's what it is. Just did another one. This would be great to work out, to exercise, and to train right here. Yeah. There we go, so many rocks here. Oh yeah. It's gonna be the gym. Coming days, weeks, and months. There's a nice flat one. Look at that one. Gonna turn this over the next time for dimension. Oh yeah. Great. Alright, let's not overdo it. I still gotta get another perfect spots. Perfect. In nature with rocks. Now yours truly heading back to headquarters. This special marching dance, general war integrated whole body training system, aka the 300 workout. Special Trinity dedication to the mission, vision, and philosophy of the dancing goddess and the Dragon Empire. Its mission and philosophy is, of course. Let's see if this gonna smell. Maybe not. Oh, it smells so good. Oh wow, it smells very good. Oh yeah. I don't know what this is called, but it smells good. No idea. Oh wow. Oh shit. Wow. Better than expected. Oh, don't tell me that was poison ivy. Let's go wash my face in the water here. Another perfect gym here. Consecrate again. 3. Just gonna wash my. I don't think that was poison ivy, no. In the river. Okay? In the river, there's water there, so I'm just gonna wash my mouth and hands and dry, just in case. And rinse my mouth. Just in case. Just in case. And now that I'm here, I'm gonna set up 3 rocks. The minimum requirement to have a system is 3 different components, preferably different. Well, if they're identical, like lines or bars or whatever, but they should have to be different, right? So let's get started. 1, 2, and a small 1, 3, different sizes. There we go. 1, 2, This one's big. And this one's huge. How big this one is? Big rock. And this one is smaller. Let's see. And this one is the medium. I like it because it's flat. So I can put both of my arms on it. There we go. Yeah. So this special dancing marching dance general war integrated body training system. Special trinity dedication to my friend, oftentimes teacher, the one I love and call sister. To that trinity of sister, friend, and teacher. That's the fourth dimension being my one and only financial sponsor at the moment. I'm dedicating this to her. And this is just found out around 3:33 or so. That is National Reconciliation Day. First time I think it's dedicated a holiday by the federal government for reconciling with my brothers and sisters. And I was in tears a bit, and I heard my sister speak on the radio about need to reconciliation and peace and mutual understanding and cooperation issues. Indigenous issues and reconciliation and peace and to live in harmony on the land. Is yours truly. And to the general mission, vision, and philosophy of the dancing goddess and the dragon empire, which is world peace and national justice, by securing and ensuring global freedom. Just like in my scenario, which providentially in a paradoxical parallel way began October 2019, 93 days before COVID, and made and created the new training program after having experimented with different programs, and created the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300 workout, to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, which was based on real life events which had transpired, namely the US-China trade war, the arrest of Meng Wanzhou, aka Kathy Meng, by the RCMP, Canadian kind of federal police, in order to honor extradition treaty with the United States, and subsequently the arrest of Michael Spavor, Michael Kovrig, unadmittedly not admitted as a retaliatory action, and now just barely 6 days the not admitted switch arrangement to return the two Michaels for Kathy Meng, aka Meng Wanzhou, to be returned, released to go back to China. And so, based on that and historical events, I don't know if it's that visible, but can see now the green. It's a nice green light, which is the color of the dancing goddess army officially, and it's red is the dragon. So anyways, so taking those into consideration, as a world peace advocate, independent student, scholar of history, wars, geopolitics and civilization, and student, or rather independent security analyst and theorist, I was saying in October 2019 that we, Canada, North America, or the West, if you will, NATO countries, we are on the path of World War III, and so made the general war integrated whole body training system to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, like two sides to a coin. Based on my analysis, I was saying that back in October 2019 that we are headed on a path of World War III since. And so the scenario was a fictitious stock market crash. And the fictitious stock market crash occurred 93 days later due to COVID, right? 93 days later or so, after my fictitious. So in what causes World War III, in my scenario, is a stock market crash. And due to COVID, of course, the stock market started crashing February 20th, 2020, and ended about April 7th, triggering recessions and depressions in economies around the world, which are still in recovery. So based on that analysis, my World War III, well, the real life stock market crash occurred in real life 93 days or so after the I love this. So back in October 2019, I had analyzed the situation and had come to the conclusion that we're on a path to World War III, and so I created the General War Integrated Whole Body Training System designed, made, and created to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, which in my scenario, what causes World War III is a stock market crash, causing a global financial collapse, which is blamed on the US, on the Trump administration. It was back then, due to the US-China trade war and Trump imposing tariffs on more than 665 billion worth on, that is tariffs on more than 665 billion worth of goods, whether 10, 15, 20, 25, 30%. I think the average is about 20% on imports, more than 665 billion. Remind anybody that a billion is 1,000 million, since 1 billion has 9 zeros. So a huge amount. Destabilized, of course, world markets, world financial, commercial, trade markets, and economies around the world, to the implications of that. And I'm taking that into consideration account, the arrest, like I said, of Meng Wanzhou, and created the scenario. And in my scenario, triggering a fictitious called Black Halloween stock market crash, triggers the global financial collapse and subsequently the World War III. And so due to that, however, what causes World War III is the stock market crash, right? And so due to that, paradoxically, did it as a world peace advocate, but I didn't make the decisions or empower. I was a smug, independent artist, athlete, activist, and independent student, scholar of history, wars, geopolitics, and civilization, and independent security analyst and theorist, and student scholar of civilizations of world history and geopolitics, and so I'm learning every day. And so taking that into account, created the scenario in an eerie, paradoxical, providential, parallel way due to COVID. Of course, the stock market crash begins February 20th, 2020. Exactly about the time when I was sealed, because I was sick of COVID at the end of January until more or less February 20th, more or less. More or less February 20th. So that was based on my analysis. And now in past days, weeks and months ahead, of course, as a bit, we're gonna see if the tensions are to be eased. Gonna have to do a little bit of running here. Bikes can come fast, although this side is as for pedestrians. But it's a tricky corner there. I'm marching back to my underground room, office, and temple. So that was what I created, designed, made, the general integrated total body training system, which is effective, efficient, and simple, requires no equipment. It is the de facto examination for anybody willingly loving to become a dragon of the Dragon Army. In my scenario, the devastation and destruction triggered by the stock market crash and subsequently World War III, there's a solution, and that's what since July 24th, 2020 had began advocating for, just like the solution in my scenario after the destruction and the devastation. And generally put, is to mobilize 1% of the population of NATO member countries, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, member nation, country, and alliance known as NATO, calling Israel to be the 31st member of NATO ASAP, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, ASAP member country, ASAP. And mobilize 1% citizenry, integrate, create the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, the official title, aka the Dragon Army, in order to secure by a public-private partnership food, the three essential elements of civilization for all: food, housing, and transport, and having this mission to thus ensure secure freedom for all citizens, allies, willingly loving subjects of the dancing goddess and the dragon empire, which are one empire under the stars, and the sun, and the moon, on earth. Crossing here. Just like envisioned in my scenario, the reconstruction, rebuilding, and reset, if you will. So that's what I'm calling for the all willingly loving to join as supporters, lovers, citizens, dragons, or dancing goddess troops to create the two complementary cooperative covenant institutions of the Dancing Goddess Army, officially titled International Integrated Dance League, integrated now be an all gender, all ages, all sexual orientation inclusive, and complementary to the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army, which will secure food, housing, and transport, secure and ensure freedom. And the Dancing Goddess Army, which will dance for the mass organizing, the mass cleaning of the oceans, rivers, waterways, lakes, mountains, valleys, shops thereof, of pollution and mass finance, hydro, solar, and electric power. So yours truly on the march for the aforementioned Trinity, for reconciliation, for my sister, friend, teacher, fourth dimension financial sponsor. Financial sponsor in order to organize mass dancing events across the world for the mass financing. The cleaning of the oceans, waters, riverways, lakes, forests thereof. Once you have secured those three elements, we can encourage people to work out, volunteer, do community work, and socially reward and encourage people to work out, train, exercise, love, do community work, and keep hygiene in public, the public domain, of course, and balancing harmony, equilibrium between the public and the private, responsibilities, rights, obligations. Ensuring and securing freedom will be the general mission of the Dragon Army. And of course, if the pandemic mutates, if for future generation to stand as the securing freedom regardless of the left, right, what yours truly is, of course, universal, revolutionary, centrist, based on my analysis theories written in struggle, suffering, pains, struggling in Hakala, Montreal, being suicidal, lonely, precarious employment. So the libraries became my second home, and thousands of books, my friends, and wrote theory, thousands of pages of theory, proposals, poems, songs, scenarios, etc. Calling for, of course, the creation of a global central bank to issue a universal unit of exchange by biometrics, preferably the hand, the eyes, and the voice are unique three biometric identifiers. Put my theory into practice, which I've written in the years of struggle, sufferings, and that the pestilences of the world came upon me, dealing with depression, being suicidal, precarious employment, financial security, insecurity, chronic illness, and frustrations, and blood, sweat, and tears. So yours truly calling for that theory which I've written to be put into action. Debt refusion, refusing all private and public debt. I was gonna ask if they were able to fish anything. Salut les gars, ça ne dérange pas, hein? Vous avez-tu pogné quelque chose? Non, rien pas en tout. Pas de tabarnak. Bonne chance. Fais-tu avec quelque chose de plastique ou? Ah, ok, ok. Ciao. Cool, bonne chance. Yeah, the fishes are still edible here. They were fishing, so I was asking if they caught anything. Sometimes when I pass here or the other side, I ask. I'm curious because I know sometimes they said yes and they showed me, and a few times I've been gifted that I cooked the fishes. Because it's a river, it's a running water, so it filters itself, if you will, and so because of that you can catch. So remember a few years ago I cooked it, I ate I think 93% of it, a big chunk of it, just a little bit of, I threw away the bones and part of it, but because he had fished a few and he gave me. So it's been tested, it's tested every year, it's still good. It's just below the potential health risk in the St. Lawrence River, because it's a river, it's a flowing water, goes into the ocean, so it's not a stagnating water, right, like a lake or an enclosed water. So this water just moves. Here it moves a little bit slower than where earlier, but nonetheless. So again, calling on the creation of the global central bank to issue a universal unit of exchange, biometrics in parallel by my theory of debt refusion, refusing all LL private and public debt. My theory put into practice called debt, DEBT, REFUSION, debt refusion. put it into practice, taking all private and public debt. My private is 10,000. If I'm X1, you're X2, and there's hundreds of thousands, millions, and hundreds of millions across North America, the Americas, NATO member countries, and the world for that matter. So taking that number of X's, and if Y, the letter Y that is, Canada is Y1, let's say, United States Y2, and Germany Y3, and Israel Y4. Taking all the Y's, the X's and the Y's, that's the total public and private debt, taking that number in US dollars, refusing it, and that's the initial credit of which you're and to finance the global central bank by biometrics, universal unit of exchange, and the two institutions of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army, in parallel complementary covenant cooperative with the International Integrated Dancing, aka the Dancing Goddess Army, in order to secure the three elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport for all via public-private partnership, which will be the global central bank aforementioned, and these institutions to absorb all existing public and private and work with integration since 1984. We have specialized, and there's division side now in 21st century, universal revolutionary centrism, democratic fusion, to integrate and encourage people to volunteer, work out, and travel, and learn all the things that make civilization that we built, that we try to maintain and attain harmony between civilization and with nature by mass cleaning it. So that is the simplified, direct, straightforward, although it has philosophy, deep and profound, social, spiritual, even philosophy of universal revolutionary centrism as the way forward to the 21st century, since we dealt with all the extreme left, embodied as communism, anarchism, extreme right, fascism, and that's all. Not a fascist, not a communist, universal revolutionary centrist. Yours truly, Adrian Hunter Dragon, born Adrian H. Dragon, universal revolutionary centrist for world peace, international justice, global freedom, securing global freedom. On this special march, yours truly, Adrian Hunter Dragon, to my allies and armies, be blessed. Trillions of kisses, push-ups, hogs, squats, marching steps, love, health, wealth, and to the rest. Keep my holy, sacred, and divine name out of your mouth. If it's not for blessing, keep my holy, sacred, and divine name out of your mouth. If it's not for blessing, keep my holy, sacred, and divine name out of your mouth. If it's not for a blessing, we love you.